Good morning. Here's the news at 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government deepens commitment to women's empowerment in agriculture. National Primary Healthcare Development Agency launches mass vaccination campaign. On the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump arrives Israel as Hamas frees hostages from Gaza. And in sport, 8 teams chase glory as National Amputee Football kicks off in Abuja. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. The Lagos State Government has deepened its commitment to promoting innovation and empowering women in the agricultural sector. This was underscored at the grand finale of the Most Beautiful Farmer competition, where women in agriculture were honored and supported for their contributions to the state's food system. Speaking at the event, Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusoya, commended the organizers and participants for showcasing agriculture in a creative and inspiring way, stating that the initiative reflects the resilience and enterprise of farmers who continue to redefine the face of agriculture in Lagos State. Olusoya appreciated the Farm Junction Foundation and its partners for their vision and dedication to the project, noting that it had been developed over a year and a half to align with the state's drive to celebrate excellence in agriculture. She further revealed that the contestants will also be featured at the grand finale of the forthcoming World Food Day celebration, where they will be recognized for their contributions to agricultural development in the state. Olusoya encouraged young people, especially women, to embrace agriculture as a viable and rewarding career, reiterating that the Lagos State Government will continue to create opportunities that make agriculture sustainable, modern and attractive to all. The Lagos State Government has issued an immediate seal and stop work order for illegal reclamation activities to narrow and reduce the size of the Ikota River around some estates in the Lekki area of the state. Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, gave this directive after an inspection tour of the area, saying the illegal activities ongoing in the area is heart-wrenching because some individuals have deliberately chosen to destroy the ecosystem provided by nature. Wahab said the ministry recently received an SOS message that some people were aggressively reclaiming some parts of Ikota River and erecting illegal structures with the aim of selling the illegal properties to unsuspecting and innocent citizens. He stressed that there is no way flash flooding can be stopped in a coastal state, especially one like Lagos that is bordered by the Atlantic, lagoons and rivers, adding that flooding can only be mitigated by putting resilient infrastructure in place alongside various sustainable approaches. The Nigerian Railway Corporation (NRC) has decried increasing incidents of vandalization of its electrical and signaling installations across the Abuja, Lagos, Kaduna and Warri-Itape corridors. NRC Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Kayode Okwefa expressed deep concern over the increasing attacks on railway electrical and signaling infrastructure, describing them as critical national assets. He stated that henceforth, the corporation, in collaboration with security agencies, will treat such offences as economic sabotage with severe legal consequences for perpetrators. Okwefa further appealed to members of the public, particularly residents of communities hosting railway facilities, to support the NRC and security agencies in protecting these assets. He noted that the railway system has always served as a catalyst for community development and improved livelihoods, adding that safeguarding it remains a collective responsibility. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, NPHCDA, has embarked on a nationwide health awareness walk and mass vaccination campaign aimed at protecting millions of Nigerians from vaccine-preventable diseases. The Director, Disease Control and Immunization at the NPHCDA, Garba Rufai, explained that the exercise was to sensitize the public on the ongoing measles rubella campaign taking place in 11 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Describing the exercise as the mother of all campaigns, Rufai said the campaign targets children aged 0 to 14 years with multiple vaccines, including the measles, rubella, HPV for girls aged 9 and above, and other routine immunization vaccines. Rufai explained that the agency is also collaborating with the National Malaria Elimination Program and the Neglected Tropical Diseases Program to tackle malaria and other endemic conditions simultaneously. He reassured Nigerians of the safety of vaccines, citing the global eradication of smallpox as evidence of their effectiveness, appealing to caregivers, parents, and guardians to take advantage of the free vaccines provided by the federal government at both health facilities and temporary fixed posts across communities. The federal government has called on the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, to reconsider its decision to embark on an industrial strike, emphasizing that constructive dialogue remains the most effective and sustainable path towards resolving all outstanding issues in the tertiary education sector. In a joint statement, Minister of Education Tuji Alausa and Minister of State for Education Suwaiba Ahmed said the federal government has made a comprehensive offer to the union and is still awaiting ASU's official response. They emphasized that the offer addresses the union's primary concerns, including working conditions, institutional governance, and staff welfare. The ministers noted that the administration of President Bola Tinubu has approved a robust teaching allowance designed to reflect the value of academic work and motivate lecturers across public universities. They also reminded the union that the principle of no work, no pay remains an extant provision of Nigerian labor law, and the federal government will invoke it should ASU proceed with the strike. Meanwhile, ASU has announced a total and comprehensive 2-week warning strike affecting all public universities across Nigeria beginning at midnight today. The union's national president, Chris Pewuna, who made the announcement during a press conference held on Sunday at the University of Abuja, stated that there had been no meaningful progress to prevent the union from moving forward with its planned industrial action. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated Seyi Tinubu, the son of President Bola Tinubu, on his 40th birthday. He described Seyi Tinubu, who turns 40 today, as an industrious, dedicated and passionate young man who has become a role model to millions of youths in different parts of the country. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Boyega Akoshile, said Seyi Tinubu has made positive impact in many lives as a kind-hearted person. He said Seyi Tinubu's 40th birthday marks not only a milestone in his personal journey, but also a moment of deep reflection for what he stands for, the lives he has touched, and the positive impacts he has made within and outside government. Now to foreign news. United States President Donald Trump has landed in Israel as a first group of Israeli hostages returned home from Gaza after 2 years in captivity. 7 Israeli hostages have been freed in Gaza and are now back in Israel. They include twin brothers Ziv and Gali Berman, who were pictured together in Gaza after being released. In total, 20 living hostages are due to be released today as the Red Cross are now in southern Gaza to collect the other 13. The hostages were kidnapped in southern Israel during the October 7 attacks in 2023. In exchange for the hostages, Israel will release 250 Palestinian prisoners and more than 1,700 detainees. Now, sports. 8 teams will battle for national supremacy as the National Amputee Football Championship kicks off today in Abuja. The tournament, which runs till October 17 at the FIFA Goal Project, MKO Abiola Stadium, will feature Kano Pillars, Kwara FC, Kaduna State, Imo State, Abba Gida Gida FC, Niger State, Plateau State, and Phoenix FC. This year's championship doubles as a talent discovery platform for the 2026 Amputee World Cup in Liberia, Costa Rica, scheduled from July 31 to August 9, 2026. President of the Nigeria Amputee Federation, Paul Maduako, hailed the participating teams for their commitment and spirit, describing the competition as a milestone in the sport's growth. The National Amputee Championship remains one of Nigeria's key platforms for inclusion and sporting excellence, with this year's edition expected to deliver intense competition and new talent for the global stage. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Always keep your valuables off the view of miscreants. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 87,000 units of single-door composite furniture for primary school pupils spread across the 6 education districts? Can you get more details on the Lagos State Government website? To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has deepened its commitment to promoting innovation and empowering women in agricultural sector. The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency has embarked on a nationwide health awareness walk and mass vaccination campaign aimed at protecting millions of Nigerians from vaccine-preventable diseases. Also told you that United States President Donald Trump has landed in Israel as the first group of Israeli hostages returned home from Gaza after 2 years' captivity. 7 Israeli hostages have been freed in Gaza and are now back to Israel. And in sport, 8 teams will battle for national supremacy as the National Amputee Football Championship kicks off today in Abuja. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbolagun. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.